Hello everyone,
Hi.
welcome to another episode of our project analysis. So today we're going to be talking about another very exciting project, this time round in the West.
Yes, potentially the cheapest that you will get.
In this first half of the year, I think this is the cheapest possible. Second half of the year, I don't know what's coming up, but I can tell you Tengah Garden Residences will probably be the cheapest project in the first half of 2026. So let's get to it. Okay, so some of the table of content that we actually have. Okay, tada, scan time, tada.
And you can also see how Tengah Garden Residences.
Yes, if you have any questions for us, do WhatsApp us. We can actually take you from there. Right? Okay, moving on. So some of the project details we actually have. So Tengah Garden Residences, if you can see, actually is quite a big plot of land. Total, there are actually 10 blocks that we actually have.
Yes.
Okay, total of about 863 units. Okay, then of course, this is something a bit different this time now is because they actually give, I feel like personally, they give a lot of bicycle lots. Super a lot. I don't know whether is it because of the car lights or the so-called in the aspect of things. I feel the bicycle lots is quite abundant. Then of course we have the car park lots as well, 518 for the residential. Even for the commercial side, that's actually 32. Why is that commercial? Because we actually, this is more like a mixed development. On level 1, there's about 30 units of retail.
Correct.
So it's like a mixed development, and the good thing is that it's fully sheltered to the MRT next door, which is the Hongkar MRT. Okay, so you look at the location wise, let me zoom it in for you. Okay, so what you will see here is this is exactly where Tengah Garden Residence is. MRT is right next to it. Okay, so we're actually one stop away from the Tengah MRT as well. Okay,
The new Jurong Regional Line.
Yes. So we are actually in the. Actually, one thing is interesting. Also, you realize they actually have a water body here along before the PIE side. So actually, you do have some of the units do have a very nice pond water body view that actually separates you further from the PIE, which I feel that given that distance will give you better insulation of the noise also.
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
Quite good distance away.
Yes. Some of the perspective that we have, I feel wow, very pretty when I saw it.
It does. I think like the whole Tengah area is going to be a lot of greenery and a lot of nature. It's like a whole new car-like area. So that's what they want to encompass in the whole entire estate. Yeah.
I feel what's very interesting is when Tengah was actually just a whole patch of forest, right? They literally transform it into another patch of forest, but so much nicer.
Beautify it.
Yeah, I really feel it's like wow. Because I've seen Tengah when it's totally like barren land, right? And you're like, wow, I cannot imagine this place to be whatever that they're showing us now. So I think it's very interesting and something that I'm also excited about. The most important, right, is cheap.
Yes.
That one I think is my favorite five alphabet word.
Better than sale.
Yeah.
Cheap.
Okay, so some of the project details you can see. These are the site maps that we have. So full facilities condo together with a tennis court. So this facing itself is actually facing towards the upcoming hospital. Okay. Then this facing is of course towards the MRT site where we actually have a shelter to actually link us to the MRT. So this side of the things we actually get to see the water body of the pond. Okay, then of course we have the pool facing as well.
Yep.
So there are actually a few of these facings that we can actually be anticipating.
Orientation wise, also mainly north-south facing.
Yeah,
so I think
you can
don't really have to worry about any
like that,
west sun that will hit the unit also.
West sun most likely is coming in from here. I think it's just hitting the walls lah. So it's not that bad, you see. If you are worried about your bathroom being very hot, right? Actually, you just make sure that the wall is, the window is put in with the UV film. I think it's great. The solar film is okay already.
Correct.
Okay, so unit mix. Okay, I need to tell you, Tengah Garden Residences has a lot of unit mix. There's literally something for everyone.
Correct.
My 3-bedroom alone, right? You can see how many. You got A all the way to K. K. I'm like, wow. Okay, so there's something.
11.
There's something for everyone. Even that 1 bedroom we also have. So it's 1 to 4 bedroom premium. We don't have 5 bedrooms though. So 1 bedroom is the least, only 6 units. So 2 bedrooms we have a healthy about almost 300 over units. Okay. Then of course the 3 bedroom will take up quite a majority of things. The four of course will be the least lah. Also there's always something for everyone, be it for investors or also for own stay buyers also. Okay, so going into it, so I think one of the main concern that a lot of people will be asking is, Tengah really got exit, man?
think a lot of people's first impression
Is that also how your side will feel?
yes, they just think that Tengah is very ulu. Then the common question to come back to us is like, who will want to stay in Tengah?
Yeah, in fact, prior to this video, I also spoke with my clients. Then they say, I said, I found a very, very cheap project. In fact, this could be the cheapest in the first out 2026 lah, huh? Okay. Then they say, oh, they're also very excited. Where? You know, everybody want to buy cheap, right? And I say Tengah. Then their face was sung. Then they say like,
So far.
Ulu eh.
Ulu, yeah.
I think Ulu is like is like a very common term that's associated with Tengah lah. But we also need to understand, will Ulu actually be, will Tengah be Ulu forever lah? I think that is something that we need to be very careful. So I just want to do an experiment with you. Okay, so in 2018, right, before all our COVID whatsoever started, which district will you buy?
District 15.
District 15 lah. Why ah?
I like District 15.
Oh, who doesn't, right?
Yes, correct.
The Katong, the whole place.
Heritage,
but 2018 we will buy Katong. You will buy Katong area lah.
I will buy Katong area.
Okay lah.
Atas.
So we see So in the past 2018 all the way to 2026 you realize everybody has a common trend of upward trend. Very good, congratulations. But there was one that stood out. 105% growth. Okay?
District 15?
District District 48 lah, not bad. But the champion was what? District 19. So you realize that District 19 back in 2018, right, is really nothing much on it. Nobody were quite mad about it one lah. I mean, it's not something that's super exciting like District 15 lah. But you see the growth is very significant. You can actually see from there. Then actually you see recently I actually went to Punggol for appointment. Okay, then I don't really go to Punggol very, very often. Not because of what, but just I don't have much businesses there lah, per se. Then I went to see I was like, wow, this Punggol Digital District is going mad leh. Where they actually have the Punggol Digital District used to be something we always say, oh, Punggol Digital District.
Future transformation.
Do you know it's already up?
I don't go Punggol, so.
You don't go Punggol also,
Yeah, I don't go Punggol.
I tell you, the university is at the SUSS, if I'm not wrong. Then you can see that the BTOs there are already very nice. They have offices there. They have a new mall over there as well. Oh. Yes, and I tell you, they have a whole greenery trail to walk inside the forest and everything. So it's all coming in together. But Punggol back in 2018 or earlier, do you have any impression of it?
Last time people always say Punggol is a swamp.
It's a swamp, it's very what?
Just green.
The three alphabet that you just say.
Ulu.
So my question to you now is Punggol still Ulu or not?
Now I think if given a chance, a lot of people will have said 想当年
I go and buy Punggol lah, right?
But known, I'll buy Punggol.
Yes. So what I'm trying to tell you all today is that yes, Tengah may be Ulu today, but Tengah will not be Ulu forever. Especially if we trust the Singapore government. Do you trust Singapore government?
For sure.
Well, on video you cannot say you don't trust, right? No, but it's true because you realize one thing very good about our government, right? Whatever they say, they usually will deliver. In what sense? Especially for national development like your real estate, like your also called urban planning, your URA planning. That is why you realize that this is actually run from the URA website. Okay, this is what is going on in the whole of the west side area. Okay, so the first thing that we actually see is JID, which is of course the Jurong Innovation District, and of course the next thing they want to focus on is where Garden District is, which is where Tengah Garden Residences is.
Correct.
So you can see we have Forest Hill District, we have Brickland, we have Park District, we have Plantation District. So you realize that government has already put in place or have in mind how they want to be developing this place. The best thing about our government is they actually tell you how they want to do it first.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, if you want to see any other developments, I also have. Even you talk about, we don't talk about any other project here, but some other areas, they also have already planned out properly for you, right? And that gives us a lot of confidence. In fact, this is one of the key indicators that I always speak to my clients before we decide whether we want to buy or not buy into this development as well.
Correct. True.
So back then, if we could have understood the master plan, actually would help. Would you actually have changed your decision?
Yes.
You might because we know that there's a lot of events that are happening here.
Because District 15 would have been a very emotional buy.
Correct.
19 would have been a more logical buy.
19 you buy already, now you'll be very, very emotional. because you'll feel very hot.
Yeah, well,
right?
Then I can buy 15 now.
You could, but that's why you see, when we're doing asset progression, right, it's no longer just about size, price, and location, but a lot more is a lot of all this homework to understand whether this place, or in Hokkien we term, kang tao or not, or any opportunity for us. And opportunity will always derive from what? Will always derive from what is happening here. Or in plain terms, what we call transformation.
Yes. Projection, 10 years, 20 years into the future.
Correct. But transformation, does it mean all transformation are good for us?
It must be relevant.
Precisely.
In a sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how relevant? For example, I'm buying Resi. Then we see this transformation, for example, in Jurong. They're going to develop a lot of factories, a lot of light industry. Will that help my prices?
If you're talking about rental, then maybe. But I would think overall sales and no.
No. Okay. So this is one example, right? We need to think about whether this will actually help us in our future exit, or even whether this one has potential or not. Okay, so moving on, this is where you will actually find from URA website. This is called the master plan. So now our master plan latest is 2026. Okay, so where we see over here is where what our topic of today, Tengah Garden Residences, which is actually right next to the Hong Kong MRT we talked about. So one station upwards, you will see Tengah station. You see these two blue color one over here. You see?
Commercial with residential. Mixed development.
This one is what we call mixed development. Maybe got chance it's integrated. So you've seen our binary video, we talk about mix also. We talk about, today we also talk about mix. So what is going to happen here is, right, it actually going to start off with the very first round out, which is at where Tengah Gardens is. The second one that's upcoming, I would say, is these two places. Then imagine you're the developer who are actually going to bid for this land. You'll be observing Tengah Gardens. Then Tengah Gardens as the first plot, you realize, do they have any data of how it will perform as a developer?
No, they have to
No
wait
lah.
now.
So will you dare to go very aggressively, or will you be a bit more conservative at first?
Definitely a bit more conservative.
So what we could do, test water first. That's why you see why the prices now starting is at this price. About 1,700 plus. For the two bedrooms. Okay? So why this is important for us? Because I tell you, as a developer, if I'm the developer, I will launch at 1,700. Then I will see how the sale go. If let's say for example, Tengah Gardens first day I can sell 70%, for example. The remaining 30%, I already have a sizable data of how the buyer's behavior here is. What will happen to the remaining 30%?
Price increase.
They might be aggressive in pricing, but we don't know. I mean, this is all our own speculation and understanding. And if that happens, for example, in the end, okay, Tengah Gardens finish off at 2004, the highest transacted, for example. What will happen to these two plot people? Will they be influenced by this price? Wow, Tengah Gardens also can do up to 2004. Should we start higher? Because they start 17, maybe we aggressive a bit, we start 19.
I think the developers itself will have the confidence then, and they will bid even higher also.
So I will tell you, everybody, all the developers who are looking into Tengah Gardens, into Tengah area for future buying land bidding, right? All eyes are looking at Tengah Gardens.
Yes.
That is why I feel that looking into this first so-called, very long we use this word called first mover advantage, right? I feel this is where it will really give us a lot more confidence.
So I think Hong Leong and Guaco, that's a good thing also, because I think they will be a lot more cautious of how they want to plan out their pricing.
Precisely. And I think being the first plot there, they really give them a bit of, I feel like really very brave. Because
correct.
you really don't know.
You don't know how the take-up will be like, what people's reaction will be to Tengah.
Yes.
This will be a good indicator of whether Tengah is ulu or not.
I think this is the new chapter unfolding of the un-uluness. Okay, moving on. Okay, another thing a lot of people are very concerned, right, is that
demand and supply. Correct.
Tengah actually quite well known. We do have a lot of ECs in the area. So namely we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see the number of units here.
Yeah.
Then most of my buyer will say, wow, easy and
close to 2,500.
Myself just people who later go and buy the EC, then don't buy from me.
Correct.
Right. So another thing, okay, sorry, this one first. That's why you see, actually what we will understand from here is that the timing to exit
That's why we put the MOP years over there.
It's
so
very
that you
important.
can
This is the part that you all need to
how
be very
the number
careful.
of supply is like.
Remember that time we did talk about Pinery, we talked about how we need to
Oh,
exit
yes,
because
before
of the
Revell.
Revell at the back. This is going to be the same case. So you can see 20, 30, 31, 31, 32, 33. So we will TOP about 2030. Sorry, 2029.
September.
For you to sell 4 years, right, it's about 2030 lah. So right, you need to understand in terms of the exit, we need to be very, very careful. Okay, I will say more than likely Copen we are out lah. Copen we are out. But looking at Lumina Grand and Altura, right, what we want to be very careful about, we want to exit before them or after.
Yeah.
You go in together can be a little bit scary.
Yes.
But then again, one very good thing is that our price versus their price, right, the price gap is super duper small.
Yes. It was very
And that is
similar.
where you realize it gives us a lot more benefit also.
The price gap is not as big.
Yes.
Correct. Yes,
So
for sure.
if the price are almost the same, will the buyer also start to sway also?
Yes, they will definitely start to compare.
Correct.
Since EC already MOP
Correct.
5 years. So
Correct.
of course if they want something that's brand
Correct.
new, Tengah Gardens will give you a little bit more flexibility.
Correct.
In that sense.
But let's face it, I mean, not everybody will sell.
Yeah.
I say maybe a good 30%, that is what, 600 units. Okay? Even for that. So then right now, if you're watching until here, you're like, wow, cannot lah, very stressful there. Then like also not very confident like that. I'll show you one better news. You look at this. Government also know there will be not enough supply lah.
Correct.
So you see 18,000 more HDB flats are coming. 14 more are going to so-called complete 2026. So that means to say by then 2031 they can already MOP and sell already.
Yes.
And these are all your eligible buyers. So you want to ask, right, how many total are there? Hold on to your chair. The numbers are coming. Okay. You see.
this is
Right
the
now,
total number of
total
units.
number, right, by 2032 we have 22,000 MOP flats.
Just now the supply we saw, Aga maybe about 2,000 plus from the ECs for total number of units. You have over 10 times more of demand in that sense also. But of course, like we said, not all will sell. You don't even need all to sell. You just need maybe a small percentage to upgrade.
I mean, a healthy number is about 30%. It's already, we can see that it's quite sizable for us already. Most importantly, you see this 22,000 is only for Tengah.
Yes, we did not even include in the rest of the HDBs.
Or the Bukit Batok,
Batok,
all those that are in the neighboring Choa Chu Kang.
Gombak, all this area.
Because you realize these areas, you see Choa Chu Kang, Gombak, Bukit Batok, Choa Chu Kang I said already. Out of these three areas, there's no much development there.
A bit old.
So if they do MOP and they want to buy upgrade to a condo, they definitely will consider Tengah. They buy or not, we don't know, but they will have to consider.
Correct.
And plus, now Tengah got a lot of a lot of different kind of development, plus your Tengah Gardens, everything, right? You realize they more than likely will be enticed to come here.
Yeah.
And that is going to be our strong suit because as long as we have demand pouring into this area, will there be a chance for us to find that buyer? And as long as we get into a good entry price, actually, is it really difficult for us to exit?
Yeah. No, I don't think
I think this is something that we need to
Yeah.
ask ourselves
Yes.
first. I'm not even telling you that Tengah Garden is the features of it. We're just talking about pure numbers and logic first. Also, this is something that we all need to be okay with. Okay, next question.
Okay.
Small unit can exit not?
Because I see Tengah Garden Residences, we have a lot of 2 bedrooms.
Okay.
About 300
Okay.
units or 3-bedder. So I think a lot of people also then think if a lot of them are just HDB upgraders, would they want 3-bedroom? Will I be able to sell if I buy a 2-bedder? Especially if I'm an investor. That's some question that I think some of you might have.
Then don't buy, no?
Cannot say that. That's why, of course, we also understand your concerns. We pull out some data to see whether if you buy a 2-bedroom, will you be able to still exit in the future?
Why I say don't buy, lor? Because that's what a lot of buyers will say. Hey, very hard to exit. Then I say, I agree. Then they tell me, then don't buy, lor.
But then if they don't buy, they got nothing else to buy.
So of course the first response to be don't buy, to walk away from the development is easy. I mean it's always how life is But as advisor, our job is not to just take orders, don't buy, then don't buy.
Correct.
We just chase your tail. Not that we cannot, but is that something that's actually good for you you as our client? Because we need to show you our value of how we advise So how we always do is, you say cannot, then I will have to show you my perspective why I even bother bringing it out. Because let's face it, if I want a fast sale, I will sell you something that is right in the central of Singapore, MRT, got shopping mall, got this, got that, everything got one. Is it easier for you to accept?
Yes.
But price especially, they say, hey, actually okay right? Why I want to bring you something that can be not so easy to sell, or like, I also look at Tengah, I also like, can meh? You know what I mean? So you realize we are trying to take this uphill route, not because we like nothing better to do or we like challenges, but we really feel that this development is something that can consider.
Yes.
And it also helps you to understand how we plan for our clients also.
Correct.
Okay, so we look at River Isles, which is actually in Punggol. Okay, this is TOP in
Punggol.
2016. Why you laugh at Punggol?
Because just now we talk about Punggol, Ulu, so same kind of.
No, Ulu already. Now Punggol very advanced, no. Okay,
Future Tengah also.
the one bedroom there actually not much, only got 17, which actually is quite interesting because it's surrounded by a lot of ECs.
Correct. So a lot of people have the same concerns.
Yeah, it's one of those condo there, then like 17 unit, then everybody was like, oh, okay.
Then why would people choose me?
Yes,
You know, it's
correct.
like price point, I might as well get a trio. Yes.
I think at that point of time, the buyers will probably be also thinking why they want to choose. Why should I really buy the one bedroom? But the price back then, I mean, 2016 really price is different from today lah. But they will say cheap buy lor, right? But so, little did they know,
because same issue back at Tengah. Surrounding you, which is all the ECs, also only mainly 3, 4, 5 bedrooms.
Yes, correct.
They also don't have 1 and 2 bedrooms. Yeah, so that's why I bring in this example.
Correct. So we look at the River Isles. Okay, this is the 1 bedroom. Okay, all the 1 bedrooms that I have. Okay, you can see the profit.
Actually, not too bad.
Not
for
too
one,
bad.
For a 1 bedder, I
you
would
see,
say.
I hold for 4 years, I can make 100 over 1,000. Last time, I buy 400,000. I sell 600.
In the span of 4 years.
4 years only. I SSD finish, I stay 1 year. Okay, actually back then 6% annualized. Is that actually good or good? Very good. Right.
Yeah.
Then we see another example is pallet. Okay, so this is something interesting that we want to see. What happens when there is an influx of supply?
This is also why we also talk about your timing of exit is very important.
Correct.
That's why we talk about all the ECs that's going to MOP. You're going to see the same thing that will likely happen as well. So you can see pallet right back then when they TOP back in 2016. So of course that's when some people started to sell. Over here you can see. So of course they did make healthy profits. You see 100 plus, high hundreds, 120s, this kind of prices. But the moment Coco Palm and Dines came in 2018, 2019, you can see that even though they did make similar amounts, naturally then of course your annualized gains will start to drop. So it's because of course back now in 2018, 2019 to 2020, the buyers have a lot more options. So you can still make money, yes, but you're likely going to even make the same amount as you if you were to sell 3 to even 4 years ago.
Correct.
Yeah. So that's how we feel that timing your exit is also as important as timing your entry.
Correct.
Yeah. So the next one, also we have Santorini. We brought in another example, now this time in the east. So you can see Santorini TOP back in 2017. They also made good money back then, 70 plus for a 2 bedroom. But the moment Alps and Tapestry came in 2020 to 2021, it really started to see a decline in your profits. Yes, because then this whole condos are all along the same stretch, so then people have a bit more options, they can start to compare. So which is why we would advise if you are going into Tengah Garden Residences, you need to know which bedroom type you're entering into and when is your best form of exit.
Correct.
2-bedder, there's a chance you can maybe hold a little bit longer because it's shown that you still can make even if you hold a bit slightly longer.
Correct. But
of course, if you go into a bit more 3-bedder, 4-bedder time where the other ECs might also MOP, then you need to know exactly when to exit, which year I would say.
Correct.
Yeah, that's how we kind of deduce your entry and
that's why
also exit point.
Actually once you actually book a unit in Tengah Gardens, right? We need to be very... Huh?
What's the exercise?
No lah,
so you got more flexibility to play with for your SSD.
I think what's important is also to be very taking note about how your neighbors are selling also. Because if your nearby neighbors are also selling about the same, who have already bought earlier than you, but in terms of pricing are selling the same price as you, right? And because your entry price can be, there's a good chance that your entry price will be very near to EC prices, right? Actually, it's also advantageous. It's also advantageous. Given that actually our development is really very nice, plus our very, very two strong suit, Number one, we have retail at the bottom. 30 over shops, which is F&B, etc. All these at the bottom. Second thing, ours is super convenient because we're right next to the MRT sheltered.
Correct.
All these other neighbors that we have, I don't think they have that kind of access.
Yeah.
And when that happens, we are almost selling the same price as a buyer. Who will you pick? I think we have a very strong chance.
Yes.
So we got to be very sensitive about the entry price also. Okay? So, what's also upcoming, you understand that the 3-room flat in Tengah, not much.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
so
actually still quite a good healthy amount.
Healthy amount.
Yes. So you will still get HDB upgraders from these 3-room units who will probably go for your 2-bedders. 2-bed, 2-bath, 2+ study.
Yep.
It's still an upgrade for them.
Yep.
Otherwise, you will see a lot of singles, the dual income, no kids kind of profile.
Actually, I don't think... Okay, for Tengah Gardens, I don't think 1 bedroom will be an issue for you. Because there's only 6.
Only got 6, yeah.
If you buy, I think you're a rare commodity. Even if you get to buy it during the booking day.
Maybe,
the 2-bedroom is the one that we need to be a little bit more careful.
Correct. Yes.
But I think the layout's not bad. We will go into it soon.
Still can.
Yeah? So now we talk about the sweet spot first. Come, tell us about the sweet
USP. So what is the USP of Tengah Garden Residences?
Super convenience.
Because the MRT.
Yes.
And we have MRT. We also have, I would say, waterfront.
Waterfront.
Yeah. So later, as you all saw from the site maps, I would say actually the whole entire block is quite near to the MRT station. But of course, only selected blocks are actually near the waterfront area. So similarly, identifying developers' pricing strategy, we have view, we have
the unit, the per floor
unit
jump.
type, yeah, and then we have the per floor. So here at Hong Leong, for them, right, I feel like they will probably do it mainly on the view and also probably floor.
Okay, so what I will understand is, like I said, just we established there is your waterfront view, there's the hospital, there is the so-called the MRT lah.
Correct.
So and of course the pool view. So there might be a very good chance. I mean, for sure, the water body one will definitely be the most expensive.
Correct. Yes.
Wait, do you have the site map?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
So I show you. So here,
Will
this
be the-
part over here definitely will be the premium view. Why?
100%.
All these units are the 4 bedrooms. So they
Also, it could be a mix also of bedroom type.
so you see what they actually have done, they already placed it here already. So they know that so-called this is the best view possible. So they already placed it there. We know that this is where it's going to be a bit more pricey. That is for sure. The next thing we all understand that because this is the hospital, there's a good chance this one is also going to be a bit more cheaper. So but what we understand, maybe we have to break it down into tiers. I would say first tier that is the probably in terms of cheapest price will be this facing over here.
I also think so. Because actually the Jurong regional line is overground.
Above,
right?
yeah, correct.
So the MRT stilts are actually quite high. And even the MRT, plus if you add the container, I think it will probably go up to mid-floor of Tengah Garden Residences. So definitely past a certain floor, you will see a jump also. That they will have once you clear the MRT.
Correct.
Yes.
So stage 1 of pricing, I feel will probably be the MRT side.
Correct.
Hospital could be number
MRT
2.
will be cheapest.
Okay. Number 3, of course, will be our pool view lah.
The intern.
Number 4 definitely will be here. So I feel that this is how they were priced in terms of the facing. Okay. Of course, if you look at pool facing, all this per se, frankly, lower floor will be maybe may look a little bit more. Mid to high up, maybe they will be ease up on the loading. Why so? Because pool view, lower floor you have lah. But
correct.
it depends on how developer place it.
Yeah.
Okay, so finding the sweet spot in this development, right? I will say personally, if I'm able to find somewhere there is, I mean, this one is 4 bedroom, I don't need to say already.
Yeah.
Or if I can look at the pool view, but then again, I don't pay a premium, right? Or very close to my hospital price, I think it's a good thing. So there might be a chance that we can also do that because they got 800 over units. They cannot possibly load everything onto the 4 bedroom or to all the facings also. So that's why it's important.
Correct.
But if you choose, which facing would you like? Like, I mean, if it's for you, what's your favorite
I would
facing?
choose internal facing.
Internal facing, where? Facing the pool or facing your neighbors?
I think I'll be okay to both because I don't know how much the pool premium will be. So I wouldn't mind something that is like here or even here or yes, here in that sense.
Okay.
Correct. Because I wouldn't want to pay a pool premium. So as long as internal facing, whatever's on the inside cannot change. Whatever's on the outside can potentially change in the future. Yeah. So I would want to safeguard and then cover price a bit more internal facing.
MRT is cheap.
Yeah, MRT is cheap, but
Hospital
I think
cheap.
a lot of people will
Cheaper.
also have the same misconception.
Misconception.
The conception that MRT can buy.
So MRT can buy. Near MRT can buy or cannot buy?
So I would say, okay, we talk about USP of this one, and we talked just now about convenience about MRT, right? There's an entrance here that actually links you directly to MRT.
Yeah.
Right? So this
Convenient
block
mah, hor?
is the most convenient already.
But also means what?
Noisy. Yeah.
So you cannot have bed of both, huh?
Because the site plan, although it's big, I think I will take a walk. So I might not choose that one.
Okay. Okay. So we look into some data that we have lah. Okay. So understanding the data that we actually have here, we can actually see Pasir Ris 8 and Sengkang Grand.
Both are also
In terms
integrated.
of the entrance is about the same time.
Yes. They both enter back in July 2021.
Mm.
July 2021.
Correct.
They also exit at very similar points.
1 month apart lah.
Correct.
almost.
Yes. And also if you look at the sizing, they both are the 3-bedroom at 1023, 1022.
Oh, okay.
But of
so
course,
coincidental.
same year, same time, different entry points. Different entry price point. Because last time, Pasir Ris 8 face
MRT.
Sengkang Grand, the MRT
Underground.
is correct. So there is a price premium of about 200 to 300 PSF.
Wow. Okay.
So even if they were to exit just 1 month apart in 2025 and 2026, you can see that their exit price very similar. But that would then of course mean that there is a very big profit
You buy
difference.
cheaper, you exit same price.
Correct. Yes. So maybe after all, MRT can buy.
MRT can buy now.
Can.
So,
You just need to soundproof
Be brave.
a bit better. Yeah, correct.
well,
Yeah.
actually, I don't think ours is that bad because you see,
It's a bit of white noise after a while.
it's white
maybe.
noise, and the good thing is that it's not. Okay, I change the color. It's not directly facing like that. You see,
Oh, correct.
developer already purposely tilt one side already.
It's not right in your
Correct.
face.
So your noise level will come from here lah. But they always have those those noise proof walls.
Correct.
Right? Do they still do those?
And anyway, also actually it will be a little bit quieter as they approach the train station.
More
and then
or
only
less.
after, and
Correct.
then they'll pick up after that. In fact, there are other developments like Hyde Park.
Mm.
Hyde Park also face LRT
Wow, that one hot kueh.
because of entry price. So
Okay,
Hyde Park is
so
another.
I don't think it's going to be a very big concern. But one of the big concerns is this one, is the hospital. You know, as most Asians, they'll say like, hey, taboo leh, face hospital not so good. You know, but what if it's cheap?
See how long you want to stay there for.
Does that shaken your Asian beliefs?
At the end of the day, if you buy cheap, you can sell in 2030 once it TOPs. Yeah, you can still sell cheaper.
Yeah, so you can actually see, this is the Vales, where the Vales is right opposite the Sengkang General Hospital. So you can see this is actually the facing they have.
All the units here.
All the neighbors here opposite is the hospital.
The LRT is right over there.
Okay, then the LRT is also here. Same all very convenient. Okay, but hospital also lah. This one is literally.
So it's both
This
hospital
is
and LRT.
if you have drove past the area, right? It's literally looking into the hospital.
Correct. This
I
is
think it's like
north-south, really.
yeah, really like wow. I don't think you would want to look into the hospital lah, but that was how it was built.
Correct.
But you can see from all the stacks that we have already consolidated here, right? Stack 23, 24, 27, 28, 31, 32, 35, 36, which are all those that are facing this side. You look at their profits.
100% for sure.
100% make money.
Annualized, strong.
You can go as high even to 9%. 8%, you see 8% a lot one. 7%. So you can see the most even basic one that we actually have is still almost 5%. Not so bad, you know. Annualized. Sorry, that also not so bad.
Yeah.
So that's why you see, actually, I know that facing the hospital isn't something that we love.
Most ideal. Correct.
However, if the entry price really make a lot of sense compared to the non-hospital facing, I will encourage the hospital. I will encourage the hospital facing.
Correct.
And from what we understand from the map, it's not that near to. It's not like Vales
It's
near.
not, yeah, correct.
It's not like Vales near
Still,
to what we have. It still have a major road. Like there's two roads over here. So
Correct.
not so bad. Oh?
So only on booking day, then we will,
Then we will know what is the price
analyze
difference.
what is the price
Correct.
premium between hospital, MRT, waterfront.
Correct.
That's how then we can identify
Correct.
what is the sweet spot
Correct.
for you.
If you are hearing us till now, maybe you might find, why are we like all over the place? It's not. It's because we try to cover more angles in terms of the good facing. I mean, good facing don't have to say much lah, but we know they're expensive lah. Then the not so good facing are the ones that we need to give you a little bit more insights and a little bit more data to support what we are telling you, to also share a little bit more.
Correct.
Okay, so this is the part for the so-called sweet spot. Okay, now let's go into our floor plan. Ready for the super many floor plans?
Wow, we are ready.
Before that,
Commercial break.
commercial break.
Again, so that we can help you analyze
Yeah.
pricing.
Yeah, if you have any questions that you have for us, or after looking at all the floor plans, you don't know what to pick, after which facing is good, please feel free.
The MRT track also.
I
And
think the MRT track.
how whether it will affect you at Tengah Garden Residences.
Okay, later we will run through.
Correct.
Okay, I think this is interesting to understand this. So we have seen this before. So Water Town versus Treasure Trove. Water Town was actually mixed development. Treasure Trove is a condo. Okay, so the difference was about 22%. Then we saw Vistara, which is a mixed development, versus a EC, which is signature, is about 45%. Do you know what is the price difference between Tengah Gardens and Otto Place, that is the latest condo EC there?
I remember when I saw Otto's place highest transacted for their PSF, it was really quite high. 1,700
I tell you, the gap between these two is about this.
quite small for our Tengah. And then when the indicative came out for Tengah,
It's less than 1% difference in price gap.
correct. I remember.
Can be a bit more excited.
Sorry, because I already saw the Otto place. And then
Okay, because we saw it lah. But
It's
when I
very
saw
good
the data, I was shocked. Because from the starting price of Tengah Garden is about 1,700 XXR.
Correct.
Based on the average price that we have for Otto Place, average price, right? The gap is only less than 1%. I mean, let's face it. Yeah, now you must be telling me, wow, you're a scammer. Right? How can it be so low? Okay, I can tell you, this is what is the starting price.
Yeah.
Okay, but if we are able to probably, like you see now the gap now is 45%. Can I say there's a very good chance we can actually do the price gap at 20%. I'll be aggressive like 20%. EC to condo, which is actually, you can see here the price it's already 22%.
And it's still
So what is important when we are choosing a unit at Tengah Gardens, right, is that if our price versus the price gap of Otto is around this range or lower, are we safe or not? Because you are telling me your concern is what? Very competitive right? EC a lot there
Correct.
So the best way to go about it is to buy what? As close as possible to the EC pricing. And if they really if I, for example, I'm able to buy 1,900 PSF, then they next time they also have to sell about this. Okay, they sell about 1,900 also I sell 2,1
And they will always be 5 years older. Just remember that.
Actually, the gap is given this gap plus the mixed development status plus the shelter MRT. Do you think buyer don't mind pay a little bit more for convenience? I think this is a very strong suit that we have. So I want to show you this again, or even though we have showed this before, because of this price tag that is so minute.
Yes.
Okay, come, let's go to the floor plan.
Okay, 1 bedroom. They are all on the ground floor of these 6.
They are well distributed around the project.
Correct, but you only have
6 units. So
you are looking for this,
1 bedroom buyers,
in your favor.
good luck.
Yes, very good layout. Nothing much to say. 517 square feet.
Standard, yeah.
Yes, you still can enclose the kitchen if you want. Jack and Jill, good size dining living.
Yeah.
6. So
Good luck.
all the best. Yes.
Okay,
So
next.
this is our 2 bed 1 bath. So 2 bed 1 bath, we do have quite a number of steps.
Yes.
So it's quite nice because they are either facing the hospital or you have the pool facing, internally facing. I do quite like our 2 bed 1 bath layout because
Enclosed kitchen. Enclosable kitchen.
Yes, and then we have the half glass, so it is quite nice here in that sense. You have a dedicated dining space
Correct.
also. So quite a good number of units and sizes, for, facings for you to compare.
Correct.
Two bed.
Two bed.
Two bath. Okay, so this one here, same. We also like it because it is an enclosable.
Then top up with one more toilet.
Yes, correct. So you have another one toilet over here. 657. This one will only be the hospital facing. But we have more.
Yes.
We have a lot of layouts. Okay, so we will try to run through them fast. This is also their 2 bed, 2 bath. Slightly bigger. The only difference that you're going to see is mainly all in the foyer area.
Basically, this is a flip lah.
Correct. Yeah. And then compared to 657, it's really just a little bit in the foyer.
little bit
Nothing
difference.
much. Same kind of kitchen layout. Same kind of dedicated dining.
Hey, I really like it. The 2 bedrooms mostly are all enclosable kitchen.
Yes.
I mean, the only thing is they always talk about is there's no window lah. But you know, apart from that, actually the tuck-in kitchen gives me a lot more space into the dining and living
Correct.
space also.
Yes. I think a lot of people would like.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay. So our also 2 plus study. This is the
Yes.
show flat layout.
Yes.
This one I will feel is very interesting because usually the study will be here, the toilet will be here.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so then they will have one open space here ma. So then again, if I want to be able to use the study, right, I will never be able to enclose the study one. Okay, imagine. So
As in last
imagine,
time lah.
yes.
Yes,
So
correct.
now because
Now
it's
can,
like that,
yeah.
I can change this into a smaller, let's say from a guest room.
Yes.
Okay, I can enclose it into a proper study. Okay, at the same time, the toilet is jack and jill for both users. So it actually saves me a lot more. I feel that the layout is more efficient in this manner of things.
Yeah.
Even I want to change this into a storeroom, right? I just seal up this door, okay, what?
Yeah, quite common.
Correct. I
So,
think
yeah,
this is something that's very rare. Plus, enclosable kitchen. So I think this is
Good
super
layout.
duper nice.
Yeah.
But the only thing to take note is for this extra space of the study over here versus what we see in the 2 bed, 2 bath, what is the price difference?
Correct.
If the price gap is not big, 2 plus study is the way to go. Okay, but I tell you, given my experience with Hong Leong's this layout, right, I tell you on the first day it might be sold out.
Yeah, we will.
So if you like it, please grab it. As long as the price gap makes sense.
And the facings are better also. I feel
So
for this.
even if you buy own stay, I think this is perfect.
Yeah, there's no hospital facing or mainly
Oh, this
internal
facing good.
Yeah, they did put a limit. So I do think there will be a bit of premium actually.
And it's good because they actually have 100 over units for us to choose from. So that's where we also have to be careful in where we pick lah. Okay, next. Our top choice for 2 bedroom it will be the Tech 2C. We should talk about sorry, 2 bed 2 bath without the study. Okay, facing wise actually quite safe. Also they have variety. Most importantly, got 84 units to choose from. Okay, 2 plus study is our next backup.
102, yeah.
It's our next backup. Okay, 3 bedroom.
Which bedroom got a lot.
Now 3 bedroom we got A to K, 11 different layouts.
So we have the 3 bedroom compact, which is this one here, without the yard and without the WC.
Yes,
So
basic prem vanilla.
Correct. 797 is the only one that doesn't have a window in the kitchen. But it has window in the toilets. So if you're particular about that, at least you still have
Yes.
windows.
And
it
this is
a
a dumbbell layout. A dumbbell layout toilets got window very rarely.
Correct. Usually it's always in the middle.
Yes. Okay. So next,
It,
this is the 3C layout, 829 square feet. They got 68 units. You realize it's actually equally distributed amongst the project as well. So quite standard, nothing much to really emphasize. Okay, they have a very nice little foyer over here that actually is not so it's also good for privacy lah. Okay, then of course windows in all the toilets. Then
very similar to the
standards.
818 layout just now.
Okay, then moving on. This is the
904.
904 square feet. This one not bad.
Yes. Personally, I also like.
Why? First thing of all, the corridor straight come in. Here I can have more space to do up my store, which I talked about it a million times already. Okay, 6-seater dining table, perfect. Coming in
Enclosed
here, windows in the kitchen, L shape. I got a storeroom here. I have another store here.
The additional store makes a lot of
Yes.
difference.
So this is not home shelter. That means to say, if you want, you can actually hack this out. That you want, you can seal this up here, you can open up here also can. So this gives you become like a flex room kind of concept. Okay, while I don't compromise my 3 bedrooms, I still have my 2 bath.
Yes.
Okay, and because it's 3 bedroom compact, in terms of the size, it's also not so big. It's 904 square feet.
Yes, and a lot of people usually don't need the WC.
Yeah, WC a lot of time people just swap it into Storeroom
but
also.
you really have that
Yeah.
here extra small.
So
little
this one key problem that I see a lot of own stay buyers have is that they have lack of space or storage. Now developer not just give you only a store, they give you one more store. You got 2 storage spaces to use. And you can see that this space that you see, actually it's very nice. It's like a broom's closet plus.
Then
So broom closet was actually a very European concept. A very American concept where they have a closet literally to put your broom one. So it's very skinny one. But you know, Singaporeans, we all like to upgrade things, become zeng a bit, right? So this become like broom's closet plus storage for maybe your dry food, etc. So if you are curious, please come to a showroom and take a look. It's really quite useful one. I try to hide inside, it works. I'm not very skinny.
So you know you can fit.
Yes, you can fit me. Okay, so then of course we have the 3-bedroom premium as well. This is actually there's only one stack. Okay, so nothing more to talk about. The only standard thing, because now it's premium, comes with the home shelter, comes with the yard and the WC.
Correct.
The kitchen, everything quite standard also with the bedrooms. F and G, 15 each. Why I decided to put them side by side? Because they're literally the same layout. Same size also. About 10 square meters different only.
Only difference is the DB box.
I think
the
is
position only.
this part.
Yeah.
All the rest are totally the same. So that's why I flip the layout. Next, H and I. Literally the same. Size also same. Only the difference is the facing difference. Okay? Next, J. Okay? Same thing. 2 stacks. Okay, nothing much to talk about. Coming in here, kitchen, okay? Then your 3 bedrooms. This one got walk-in wardrobe. Ladies, mistresses, if you all need walk-in wardrobe, all the wives, big plus.
So as long as 1,000 plus square feet, you will like, because all got walk-in wardrobe.
Correct. Then coming into this is the show flat layout. Okay, so show flat layout coming in. I think it's quite nice. Come with this wardrobe space is impressive. I saw it, I was like, whoa, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Then of course, come with your home shelter, your yard, everything got window, everything. So we got one more window here, yes.
Yeah.
It makes this whole place look much brighter than we have seen before. So there's one window here, we have one window here. So this whole place becomes very bright and very airy also.
Ladies, you can put your dresser there. Very good to do makeup.
Okay. Natural, I think,
Yes.
Okay, so our top choice is this. I feel that this is the one that really did it for us.
It will really be the sweet spot.
Correct.
Pricing
And the
also.
good thing is we have different facings that we talk about. So price-wise, there's a range that we can choose. If our budget maybe not so high, we can maybe pick a not so good facing, but I can still get a very good layout.
Yeah, which
I
is
think that
probably
will be something that is important to us. In order for us, because layout is something we cannot change. The view actually after a while you do get used to it.
Yeah, correct.
Okay?
Pricing more important.
Yes, then we go to the 4-bedroom plus yard. That one quite standard. There's only 2 different facings that we look at. Size-wise, exactly the same. Layout, same.
Yeah, 1130.
Okay? The
Next
next 2,
Also.
okay, this one a little bit different because your facing, you do see a little bit of differences. But layout-wise, the size-wise, I think it's just a different configuration of space.
Yes, of the foyer entrance, all that. Yes.
So no much differences that we see. Key difference, like you see the L-shaped wardrobe, actually both also have your windows, everything are also in. So there one no much difference.
I guess this kind of layouts, right, it's also good for people who are very particular on feng shui.
Oh, why?
Yeah, because you see, for the top one, right, if your balcony is north-south, but your main door is not. Your main door is east-west. Then there are people who like to face south, but main door want to face another entrance. Yeah, so we have met buyers who are, asking about where the main door is. So I think this gives them a bit of a variety, because then the bottom one is definitely north-south either way.
Hey, I really do have a client, feng shui, you tell me, my main door must face east.
Correct.
So if this one face east, means the balcony face what? West. So I say, wow, your sun, every morning the sunlight shine until all here. Then he say no choice, feng shui. Wow, this would be perfect.
Correct.
Maybe I should call him back again.
He was still saying no. Correct. So
because we really had a hard time finding a unit for him.
It's not
This
easy.
is going to be something that is nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I will call him later. Thank you. Okay, next, 4-bedroom premium plus yard. Different facing that we have for hospital facing and the pool facing or what. So you can actually see there might be a chance that the price gap between here could be big. because of the facing. So if the price gap is big, maybe this can also be a good choice. But if you're buying for own stay, please lah, just
Go for the
go for it if it's within your budget.
for cheaper one.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay,
This
4
is
bedroom plus.
our
Yeah.
yes, correct.
Still have this
124.
one, you can actually see this whole cluster over here, which is of course the pond or the water body facing. This is where developer has already focused so-called the best
expensive.
facing for the bigger unit types.
Yeah.
So that's where you can see these are all here.
Yes.
Okay? So these are actually what we will see as well. And our top choice comes with
This one.
F and G.
1249.
Okay.
You have a bit more selection in
Yes.
terms of what you can buy, so you have a bit more price variant to play with also. Yeah. So that's probably where we'll go.
Correct. So I think this layout is not bad because first thing of all my bedrooms are ensuite.
Correct.
See,
Yeah.
1 is here, 2, 3, then got a 4. So it's quite good. So nobody ever have to snatch our toilet. And back to my lao tao, my old story, there's no need to pick your favorite child anymore.
Correct. Yeah. Everyone have their own.
Yes. Okay, so we've came to the end of all our floor plans, and this is us for today. If you have any questions or if you have any inquiries or anything that you want to ask about your current property journey, do give us a call.
Yep.
If not, then we will see you again soon.
So Tengah Garden Residences will
See you
preview
there.
Also
Yes,
11
it's
April.
going to preview on 11th of April. I'll see you there. Bye bye.